And you're going to do that thing again, aren't you?
Loot, loot. This is March's box, and we are still technically in March, so
Yay.
we're all right. This is, I think, more like the normal size of Lootcrate. I feel like last time was bigger. There's quite a lot of perforations on it, so whatever is on the inside of the box is probably a poppy out thing. It appears to be slightly zigzaggy.
I'm trying to see if I can work out from the shape what that's going to be. No.
No idea.
No.
Let's jump straight in. X-Men! The first thing that leaps out at you, inside the box is some sort of alligator crocodile thing, quite possibly of a killer variety. We have a Wolverine standy pop figure thing, specifically Logan Wolverine, not just Wolverine. I think that's Logan Wolverine as in from the film Logan.
Could be.
Specifically. This is apparently die-cast metal. I feel like for Wolverine the bobblehead thing kind of works, because he's a very sort of very triangular shaped man. It's
a heavy metal collectible figure.
Well, there you go.
Not meant to be play with as an action figure. It also looks like he... Like, I can't tell if that's slightly posable. I think it's just the seams that are in on this, because it's die-cast metal. It's like, it's not quite as covered up. I think Logan Wolverine just means he's not wearing the suit. But then it's got, like, that Wolverine looks more like the Dark Reign Wolverine, not like actual Wolverine.
And then classic 80s Wolverine. Here's a really weird thing. His eyes are blue. On the side of the box, his eyes are brown.
What? I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to my MP.
He's also doing a weird Popeye expression. Like, that's Popeye, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see if I can unclose. It is taped down with about 3 or 4 different lots of tape. There we go.
Yay!
Officially unclosed.
I don't know what it is about the proportions of this that make it look like a kid in a really bad Halloween costume. But there's definitely a, like...
Yeah, I can see that. It does have a mask, mask, like, sort of size.
And I think it's the fact that the arms are, like, twice... Like, each arm is twice the size of his legs.
Yeah.
Of all the figurines that we've had from Lootcrate, I still think Harley's my favourite.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange was the second, which is also by Q-Fix.
But, like, Harley, I think, has the best... like, the design matches the character, and, like, it's sort of, you look at it, and it's not just, that is a figurine that looks like Harley, it's like, yeah, that's exactly her. You have brought a comic book panel to life.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the other ones just seem a bit kind of...
This particular character version of this particular range of figures.
Yeah.
I like this quite a bit more than the like the Assassin's Creed one.
Let's move on to the next thing. Hang on, let's see. We have the t-shirt.
It is an Overwatch t-shirt.
Oh, okay, that's why you're making faces.
Yes.
I just saw it was a monkey.
That is my favourite Winston spray tag in the game. I love that one so much. I will happily wear this.
Mike has a t-shirt.
Yes.
Yay!
Like, there have been some good t-shirts before, but this one is like, oh, cool. Yes, I wanted this anyway.
So, I'm getting the feeling the theme is beasts. Again, by the way, let's just say, really good quality t-shirts. Like,
yeah.
The t-shirts are the thing that I'm the most pumped about every crate.
Yeah, I can't tell if this is... Because it's a Loot Crate exclusive, I can't tell if this is an Overwatch branded Loot Crate t-shirt or whether this is one of the official merch ones that Blizzard do, but I think they have done similar designs, although I'm not sure if they've done specifically this one. Because I kind of looked at some of the t-shirts and gone, none of them is quite the one that I would want to have. But this is pretty darn close. This is really cool. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this one.
Yay! I'm getting the feeling the theme is beasts or animals.
Yep.
What with the crocodile box, Wolverine, Primal Rage, Predator bottle opener. Which looks like it'll probably be quite sturdy, like it's all one solid piece of metal.
That's good. The bottle opener that I got for free the other day was, like, it bent literally the first time I tried to use it.
Yeah.
So this one is better than that one, I imagine.
The pin, oh okay, the theme is primal. The pin I don't instantly recognise as a logo from something.
Yeah, it doesn't say the name of a specific property on it.
Well, there was one before when I think the thing was speed, where it just had the loop pin, like the wheel spinning and having like smoke coming off the back of the wheel. So I don't think it's always necessarily tied into a specific thing. That could just be
that one, the badge itself was just the theme, but it did say on its at least a little bit of a clue as to who they teamed up with to do the something epic.
The next thing would be really cool if we had a garden, but we don't, so I don't know what to do with it. It is a Jurassic World safety sign to go on the fence that says warning electrified fence and has a picture of a velociraptor with a line through it.
We could give it to a friend who has a garden, or just stick it up somewhere.
I don't think we know any friends who have gardens. I think all of our friends live in flats and don't have gardens.
I'm sure one or two people have at least access to a shared garden. I'm not sure. We'll ask.
Explore the world of Primal. Is the magazine. Oh, it has another thing for Lootcrate keys, which I guess we missed out on last month's. I'm really not sure about it as a thing because this seems to be a code book though, which.
Okay, this is better in that it is not a you have to print off the PDF yourself. So it's a thing where you have to print off loads of stuff and then use the pieces from here to mark out a code or a letter or something. This one, it seems like they printed off some of the stuff for you, which is nice. Just makes it a little bit easier.
You presumably just have to look up the instructions of how to decode the various things.
Yeah.
So that's good.
But this is clearly meant to be you line up the bottle opener with the edge of these.
And there's different symbols on each one, so there's obviously an order that you do it in based on the symbols.
But then the symbols that are lit up when you do that are highlighted by the gap in the thing when you line them up with the marks. Like they look they're part of some bigger picture, but I don't know how you identify. There may be further clues on the website.
Yes, I think there probably is. So yeah, that's cool. That's a slightly more interesting, and I hope that they keep doing it every month and it sort of keeps developing every month.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that it is loot crates, like I get that they don't want to add too much to production costs, but having an intriguing thing filled with codes is a little bit more exciting and unboxy.
Unbox the beast. Yep, it turns into a crocodile. Exactly what we're going to do with a crocodile, I don't know.
Nope, it doesn't actually give you any hints as to what this month's DLC is. We shall have to find out.
I'll just have to see. Oh, okay,
probably that. Another Comixology one.
Yeah. Digital Comics, Savage.
Savage issues 1 and 2 from Valiant Comics. Okay, cool.
So, we all remember the feelings Sarah had about the little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tiki mug. In that it's too small to be a mug, it's not really the right size to be a shot glass either, and generally, although he looks cute, he's a little bit useless. Someone in the Looter community pages found a fun way to use theirs in that they have put some soil in it and are growing some sort of, I'm guessing, a succulent plant, which... That
does actually seem to be probably the best possible use of it.
Is a really smart use of it, so well done at Natron 0885, because that is far more intelligent than we could come up with. I feel like the magazine is a good bit shorter than usual.
Yeah,
there's usually pages of ads and interviews and things. Maybe that's what the keys are for then.
Well, they do say you get a little bit more if you unlock the puzzle, but I'm not sure what that is, whether it's an extra bit of loot or an extra bit of magazine. Certainly, because we didn't have one at all last month, and this is a little bit more cut down. So there may just be, if they're trying out something new with the keys and changing up the way they operate a little bit, that they just wanted to cut back for a while on the cost of interviewing people and producing a big thick booklet. Which, I mean, if it's because they are trying other stuff out and they want to keep the price down, that's fair enough. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like I'm totally not mad about them missing out pages and pages of adverts for all the various Loot Crate products. 3 of the 5 things in this box I am quite happy with. Like, it's a really good t-shirt that Mike likes.
Yep, this is the best t-shirt so far, quite definitely.
Yeah.
This is something that I actually really wanted, so that is a plus. Didn't have any of the stuff that we were particularly expecting, I think. We were hoping for something BioWare related, but it looks as though they just went for making a Mass Effect crate.
The pin looks cool, and it again adds to the thing of I need to find something to put all these pins on.
Yep.
Because they're all really nice designs, even the ones that are for things that I don't particularly feel strongly about.
Yeah, I like all the pins.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, actually.
So we need to find something that we can put all these on. Don't know, I'll come up with something.
Wolverine is quite fun and expressive. I feel like we should probably not have die-cast metal figurines knocking around because we do tend to accidentally knock stuff on the floor more often than maybe we ought to.
Yes.
So maybe we ought to pass this off to someone who can take better care of their surroundings.
Also, I'm sure we have people who are more passionate about Wolverine as a character than we are.
Yeah, I can think of a couple of people who would like that.
I'm quite happy with a lot of the things. A lot of metal in this one.
Yes.
We've got a tin sign, we've got the metal bottle opener, and the die-cast metal Wolverine. And the pin. So, yeah, lots of metal. The t-shirt is the only thing that is not metal.
Yeah. It's pretty metal.
Yeah. And we'll check out Loot Crate keys in the new and improved booklet version and get back to you about that. Quite happy with this crate. I do wish they would start putting in hints about what the next month is going to be, just because it's fun to speculate these things. But
well, they did, and then they kind of kept the same section but stopped making it hints about what's coming up next, or only occasionally used it to hint, and then we got very confused.
yeah.
So
yeah, I'm quite happy about this box, and we will see you in the next one. Not you personally in the next. We'll see you the next time we receive a Loot Crate.
I mean, that would be a surprise.
I mean, it won't.
That would be an interesting unboxing.
Yeah, I don't know how you'd all fit.
Bye!
It's an improvement. Ah.